Fuck the world, I'm a walking erection. Spit without a thought, we do it reckless. Your nigga called us texting. You said, baby, don't be mad, you know how Brent is.
Don't open your mouth, you ain't speaking good to me. I ain't built like him, fucking with a G. Just cause I fuck you, that don't mean I trust you, I don't. You got some high hopes, baby. Fucking crazy, and I'll tell you about me.
I was nothing at all. Took a trip to London just to hear how they talk. Back to 4-0, you should hear how they talk. He might be Mr. Track and Field, but I done ran through them all. Yeah, that nigga played the game, just to watch how we ball. I ain't never home for long, but you pull up when I call. All the hood niggas respect me, strippers.
What up, Bobbers? What up? We welcome back to my motherfucking universe. Yes, this is your girl Mahogany in the place. And you already know it's the one and only Ronni. And we here, y'all. We back again. With a motherfucking another episode. Yes, it is going to be a very interesting episode. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. As you guys can see, we changed up the looks a little bit. This is gonna be for like 2 seconds. This shit is not staying for long. Yeah. My hair ain't staying for long either. Bitch, I got this shit done dirty. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, tell the people the real truth. I'm just saying. But it's not gonna last long. It was just, you know, for some little pictures or whatever. But, yeah. Yeah. But no, I like it or whatever. Shout out to Raw Russian. Hey, thank you, boo. Yeah, shout out to me who did it myself. I ain't got time to be sitting at nobody's salon or somebody cleaning my hair. I just do it real quick when I got time. And yeah, this hairstyle, I don't know. I don't like the curls. I've done this hairstyle, but I just don't like the curls. It's just huge. It's a lot of hair. It's a lot of hair, and it's just not curling the way I want it to curl. That's my problem. So yeah. Well, anymore, it's just temporary, but yeah, just temporary. So for some good juicy stuff, we about to come out with. But anyways, we ain't gonna get into that. But you like, wait on it. See it? Wait on it. What the fuck? Okay, let's get into the motherfucking current event. Yes. Okay, let's talk about. You really want to get into that first? What? When Boosie taking his daughter's car. I would have took it too, honestly. I would have done the same thing. Like, yeah, it's a level, it's a level of respect. And that's the thing these kids don't realize. I mean, your father is busting his ass no matter what, and you should not get on no type of social media platform to even address the situation. No matter what is going on at home, I feel like certain things should be, you know, at home. It should not be for the world to see. And I guess I get where Boosie's coming from, where he came out and said his piece, because at the end of the day, as a parent, and I'm not a parent, but I almost was, but just to see, you know what I mean? Like, you bust your ass, and then for a child to be ungrateful and to actually dismantle who you are and actually put you in a light where you're trying to, you know, make their life better. It's like kind of sucks. You feel me? And I mean, I don't know the whole situation, but I know as what I see with Boosie, and what he shows and what we see and how he is with his other kids and how he gives, you know, I just feel like respect is respect. That's your parents, no matter what. You don't. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was a lot. It was a lot that she said. I ain't really read everything because she was just going on and on and on and on and on. It was just too much. Like when you do long paragraphs and sentences and almost a book, bitch, I ain't got time. That's when your attention span is like okay, because it's kind of like you doing too much now, look girl. You know what I'm saying? But no, I feel him though. Yeah, I feel where he was coming from with that. I just feel like when you are grinding, when you're grinding and you're doing everything for your children to leave something for your children, and your children does not appreciate it, And then, social media has made it into a platform where they think freedom of speech is something that they can just disrespect elderlies, but that's not it. That's not it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't know the whole full story because we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. But what we see, I just felt like it was kind of corny and tacky for you to even bring it onto social media. I don't care if he took the car away.
He probably took other stuff, but you ain't running social media.
Yeah, tell it. And then on top of it,
what was it?
A Mercedes Benz. No, she got a Mercedes Benz and then she switched it out to something else or something like that. That she said, first of all, for her to even say that bubblegum, ugly car, whatever, not a lot of kids would get a bubblegum Mercedes Benz. So, I mean, like I said,
why he's selling it.
Yeah, then he said he's gonna give it a donation.
Oh yeah, donate it.
Yeah, and get his tax write-off off of it. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You know, it is what it is. But it just sucks that it's on social media for people to see and judge and put their 2 cents into family affairs, which is corny. But yeah, on the up high note. Right? Oh no, should we still do the low?
Yeah.
And then go and shit. Yeah, okay, alright. So, what do you think about the Keke Palmer situation?
I think Keke Palmer is serving it well. Okay?
Yeah, I think she had her baby.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I get it. I would personally,
no, I don't.
No lie to you, the way I'm kind of conservative on certain things, I think I wouldn't walk out the house like that after I had a baby. I can't lie to you.
But you walk out the house like that before you had a baby?
Yeah, I'm not a mother yet. I'm not somebody's mother yet.
What the fuck? So you wanted him? Oh, bitch, I can't.
I'm not a mother yet because I don't have nobody to look at what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? Not saying, and you know what?
So the way she dressing.
Let me take that back because at the end of the day, even if I don't have a child, I should conduct myself in a certain way because at the end of the day, if I do have a child, I would want them to go onto the net and see, okay, this is how I was conducting myself before I had them. But I just feel like certain things.
Well, okay, so what? In that video, how was she not conducting herself as a mother?
No, I didn't say she wasn't conducting herself as a mother. I just said the way she was dressed. It was too revealing. Her ass was out and everything. So to me personally, it was a little bit too much. But she looked good because she just had a baby. I take my hat off. Not a lot of people could wear that. I'm not going to take that from her. But at the same time, you're in a relationship. It's not like, I get it. I get his part and I get her part. I get his part is that he doesn't want everybody to be seeing her like that because.
But she's been like that before she had the baby. So what's the difference?
And I get it.
Just because she became a mother, what that mean? Because you become a mother, you're supposed to not dress how you want to dress.
No, you're supposed to conduct yourself a little bit better.
She was conducting herself. She's a fan of Usher. She's like, who ain't gonna act like that?
I understand that, but her ass cheeks was out, Ronni.
And the fuck?
We can agree to disagree.
Like her ass cheeks is out, and what's the point? Because that makes no sense.
Like I said, I'm not putting her down. Like I said, she looked good. She looked good, and not a lot of people can wear it. But it's just personally, I just feel like I'm just saying from my perspective, I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't because at the end of the day, I just
never want nothing revealing. What, bitch?
I mean, I may show a little bit of tatas here and there, but for me to show my ass cheeks all out there for everybody to see, unless we go into the pool, bitch, no, I'm not gonna be out like that.
That is the first I've ever heard you say that. That is so weird. That is weird as fuck.
Like I said, I'm not putting her down.
No, of course not.
You know,
we just saying like the situation at hand.
She looked beautiful. She wore it well, and it's just personally, I wouldn't do it. That's just me. I wouldn't do it. So, on that note,
I think you did good. I think she did good. She's wearing it well. Like, she's not revealing all the fucking time. Like, she don't constantly do it. She went out to a concert in Vegas, had fun with her friends. Bitch, do your thing.
And I don't take that away from her. I don't.
I think she conducted herself really well.
I didn't say she did.
Bitch, I would have been like that. I'd probably been on Usher Moore and still had a nigga or a bitch.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. It's Usher.
All right. On the high note. On the high note.
I ain't saying I would have fucked her. I'm just saying I would have been like, you know what I'm saying? That's how she was. She was being a little groupie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my word. So, on the high note, I seen something so freaking dope, yo. A black father actually invested in his son. And he was 13. He's 13 years old. On his 13th birthday, he actually
acres, baby,
purchased 40 acres in California for his son. Isn't that dope?
That's dope as fuck. Yeah. And that's what it's all about.
You know, he just wants to continue the generational wealth. He just want to continue that with his son
and the legacy.
You know, so that's dope. You know, I love to
do whatever you want to do.
I love to hear like up note stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's always like negative stuff. So when I see that, I'm very, very excited, elated, all that. You know. So that's awesome.
I wish I was taught at a young age to, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you have kids, really be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying?
To set them up.
Yeah. So that brings us to our motherfucking topic, which is basically parenting.
No, you just fucked up everything.
What?
Because we about to get to the juicy topic.
I did fuck it up, bitches.
Yes, you did. You're so eager.
Which I am.
So, our topic today is going to be what is parenting, okay?
Not really what is parenting, because
what parenting consists of, what do some, or what we have been seeing, certain people think parenting consists of. So, are there rules to being a parent? There's no specific rules.
Parenting is it's honestly no rules to parenting. There's no rules, it's no longer about you. You become protective, overprotective. You become like, learn how to love. Like, I think that's what parenting means to me.
Parenting to me, and you don't have to be an actual mother, or you can actual parent kids around you and everything. Yeah. Parenting to me is being selfless, loving, caring. No longer like you said, it's no longer about you. It's basically being a role model and trying to teach this child the right way and try to bring the best out of them. That's what parenting is. Trying to actually make that child be the best that they can be. Are there rules to parenting? I don't think there's specific rules, but there's common sense. You know, of course, you would not put your child in harm. Of course, you would always make sure your child is clean, fed, and we think that sometimes by just cleaning and feeding them, but you know, just making sure that they're loved, giving them that affection, that that you're there, making them feel like they're not alone. Because a lot of kids nowadays, they battle that. They battle the whole thing of being alone and not having anybody to speak to or having to, be themselves.
Yeah.
So I think that's some of the rules to me, to parenting. Just making sure that that child has that.
It's good. Like, just all around good, especially I think the basic rules is just making sure they're good and health-wise, making sure that they're, like you said, emotionally good, like make sure that you're loving on them, taking care of them, protecting them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's sure what basic parenting skills are. You become what you call it? Like
a cheerleader, basically. You're a cheerleader. Like, you're the one who has to build them up. Because at the end of the day, it comes from you. They're not gonna know anything about real love if they don't really get it from you. The actual parent. Yeah. So I feel like when a child doesn't get that real love from their parent, they actually seek for love in other places.
Exactly.
And
that's why they got the whole neighborhood raising them.
Yeah. And you know what? It takes a village.
And that's what I'm about to say, and that's fine, but it depends on who you're going to.
Yeah, but it does take a village
to get advice from.
Yeah, it does take a village to raise a children or a child. You know what I mean? If you have like family members or whatever, it's always good to have your family members there to help you. And trustworthy family members, because there's some family members you can't trust. You know what I mean? Like, but trustworthy people, people that is gonna take care of your child like you will take care of your child.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, I just feel like there's no real rule, but
ain't no fucking rule book to parenting. Everybody's parents different. Like
everybody has their own way, whatever works for that. And every child is different. So you can't really have a set book on how you're supposed to be a parent to a child, because you can have 3 children and every child is different. Every child's need is different. Every child will want something different. So you can't say there's kind of like a parenting book to that. You know what I mean? You just gotta go and understand and be in tune with your child and see what your child's needs are as a mother and a father.
Yeah, you're just teaching them things that how you will want them to move in this crazy world, but at the same time teaching them the real.
Giving them the basics to actually survive in this world.
Definitely.
So that's
it's very important to just be around your kids. Talk to your kids.
Be a support system to your kids. Be their cheerleader. Uplift them. Don't. I always say, don't speak death. Always speak life with your children. Always, like, the one thing with me, you'll see always at any of my nieces or nephews, I always say beautiful or handsome. Always bring light to them. You know what I mean? You're awesome. Everything that I try to bring life, you have to bring life into them. Because when you say, you stupid little girl,
we already in that fucked up ass world.
Yeah, and that fucks up with their mental, their psyche, all that. When they get into the real world and they have somebody belittling them, they may think it's normal because that's what they get at home, but it's not. That is emotional abuse. So, and verbally abuse. So at the end of the day, it's just not right. And that's when you create a monster. And
that hurt too, right?
Disgusting. I love it.
Oh, that hamburger thing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
some mothers shouldn't be mothers.
Yeah, I just feel like some mothers, honestly, shouldn't even be mothers. Like, Like, bitch, if you're not ready or willing to give up everything, not literally give up everything, but like sometimes give up stuff or put stuff on pause that you had currently going on before you had this child or whatever. It's just like, you gotta be prepared for that, because at the end of the day, when that child comes, bitch, it's that child.
It's all about that child.
Like, you can still work and do your thing and whatever you could. If you could maintain and do all that, yeah, I mean, you gotta work, especially if you're a single mom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ain't no choice but to work, okay? But nah, like, you can't. Some bitches really don't need to be moms, and that brings us to this dumbass hole.
Yeah, that's something I've seen on social media, which is a situation I've seen on Instagram, social media, whatever. And this whole situation with this one lady who is on social media, talking to her baby father and telling her baby father that she no longer wants to be a mother, how she wants to live her life and live, the hot girl stuff. She didn't want to be a mother, and she was telling her homeboy that she didn't want to basically be the mother to his child. She didn't want to do it.
But to me, I feel like she would have did it if he was like down with it. Like, if he was like there how she wanted him to be. Like, she said, you're not here all the time.
But he had to go to work. That shit doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, you can't have everything. So either he's gonna make the bread or be there and not have no money.
Yeah, but she probably complaining about the part of him not being there. Meaning, like, he probably don't do nothing with the baby. Who the fuck knows? But my thing is, the way that she felt about it is just like, you shouldn't be a mom then. Because them thoughts shouldn't even be, like, running across your head. And she hard down felt that way. Like, bitch, I'm over it.
Nah, I feel like she just was one of those people should have never been a mom. For real.
Yeah.
With what she said, with the dude not being there, I think that's all bullshit. How is he supposed to make the bread if he's fucking home looking at you?
She want him to be a stay-at-home dad.
Like, that shit doesn't make sense. So at the end of the day, it's either pick or choose. You can't have all. Either you're gonna be a broke bitch, mad, he's home in your face broke, or he's making the money.
You're gonna complain
and
about
he's not in your face. The fuck? It's either or.
Like, you just can't make a bitch happy nowadays. They always complain about something.
I think miserable bitches do. It's not at all bitches. Miserable. If you don't know what you want in life, you're gonna be miserable and try to make everybody else
miserable with you. Exactly.
So at the end of the day, so I feel like the responsibilities of being a parent, right? Mm-hmm. I think it should protect your child from being harmed, of course. Providing food, clothes, shelter, all that. Financially supporting the child. And providing safety, supervision, control, and of course, medical care and education. Those are the things, the essential a child needs at the end of the day.
Definitely do.
So if you're not ready to become a parent, you shouldn't. If you don't have those,
listen, plan B yourself, okay?
All day,
or abortion yourself, one or the other, bitch.
Don't say it like that.
I'm just saying, to each his own. Me, I don't believe in abortions.
I just say plan B, that bitch. I don't say for abortion.
I mean, that's kind of the same thing.
No, it's not. No,
you killing it before it comes,
bitch. It's not a fetus yet.
Exactly, because you don't want it to be a fetus.
Exactly. So it's no way.
So you killing it either way.
No.
Okay.
When you do abortion, you're actually killing a fetus.
Yes.
You're actually killing a child.
Yes,
okay?
You are.
So before it becomes a child, you reject the egg that is there. So it's not a child yet. So
but it's going to be one.
Candies like candy. Bitch. Say it. Pop them bitches up like candy. If you a fucked up mindset with you having to live your life and fuck these children, then eat the Plan Bs all day. And then men, And or swallow the babies. Whatever the fuck is best for you.
Swallow it. Do something with it, okay? Just don't have it if you're not fucking ready. It's just that.
And then do not get too comfortable. Do not get too comfortable because you're going to get fucked up with some bitch that don't want your child and have your child going through it.
Exactly.
And you going through it with the courts. So it's just not it. It's just not it.
Yep. You got to raise that child on your own. And that's how niggas really, well, I'm not saying all of them, but become like a dad, a full-time dad, got custody and everything because the mom just literally don't want to be there and don't want to have.
She want to live her best life. She want to live her hot girl summer.
Child,
at the end of the day, bitch, there's no more hot girl summer when you have a baby.
And that's not even true because you can still
be a parent ain't no hot girl
summer.
Like fuck out of here, bitch.
You can still go out and have fun as a parent.
You can have fun, but not no hot girl summer. Fuck out of here.
Why not? What's a hot girl summer? First of all, it's just going out being hot. You can still do that as a parent.
What's hot, bitch?
Having fun, clubbing, partying, drinking. Like
nowadays, these chicks. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to understand because I don't do no hot girl summer because. What I see what hot girl summer is,
what?
These bitches doing the most.
The most like what?
The most like that our parents, with our mothers and our grandmothers and our ancestors would not be okay with. Okay?
What? Sucking and fucking? Come on. Everybody does that.
They do, but it's just it's with everybody. It's with everybody.
Oh, see, that's a problem. Houston, we have a problem. But even still, what I'm just saying is, it's okay for you to be a parent and still live your life. AKA, like Keke Palmer. Bitch, live your life. You can dress the way you want to dress. Go to concerts. Go to, like, what?
Okay.
That's how girls summer.
Let's revert. Let's
where she was going.
Listen. I feel like when you get to a certain, mother, wife, all that, you should conduct yourself in a certain way. I just feel like that is not appropriate if you're married and if you are a mother. I'm sorry, Anita. Ronni. I'm sorry.
Oh,
that's just how I like I said, I don't have no problem with what she teaches on, whatever. But as a mother and a wife, if you have
she's not a fucking wife.
Not yet, right? But if she was, that would be a problem. That's why I said I'm not against what she did because
that's basically what you're saying.
I'm not against it.
But you just don't agree with what she did.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I don't agree. Personally, I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying, personally, I would not do it.
I know.
Personally, I wouldn't.
Personally, I think that's a fucking lie.
Why do you think that's a lie?
Because you dressed the way that she dressed.
Not
before.
with my ass like that out, girl. I would never.
Probably not with your ass out, but the titties, the ass almost out, literally out, but ain't see-through showing out, like
see-through showing.
You had your ass out before.
Where? Hi. Where?
Bitch, come on. You had everything out.
Wait.
Titties.
Where was this?
One of these days in your life.
Name one, and then we can get back to that.
I don't know, like, as far as, like, the type of outfit she had on. I've never seen you in that.
No.
You wear provocative stuff.
But it's not
see-through shirts, but it's still like a bra under it. Like, that's the same thing she did with her ass, though.
No, her ass. She had a G-string. She should have worn some.
It wasn't a G-string. It was not. It was no fucking G-string.
Yes, it was.
No, it was some brief things that go on your butt that look sporty. It was a whole thing.
No, it was a dress.
You know them things that tie up in the middle and between the coochie, the bodysuits. That's what it was with a dress. A see-through dress.
A bodysuit. That's what.
With a see-through little
a G-string bodysuit. That's even worse.
Okay. It wasn't a G-string.
Yes, it was, bitch. You seen all cheeks. What the fuck?
Because the thing.
If it was a panty, then you would have seen cheeks.
Keke, do it again. That's all I'm gonna say.
You with the shits. You see? She ain't gonna be a wife with that shit.
Who gives a fuck? Don't nobody want to be nobody motherfucking wife.
You don't.
Valuing that shit nowadays.
You don't.
That shit is a business. Bitch, you signing a business contract. Fuck out of here.
Oh my God, not everybody, girl.
Shit.
Not everybody.
Even celebrities do it. Signing a
That's
contract.
Celebrities.
Bitch, even people, you think people regular like us don't sign prenups and
if you
sign
got
contracts to get married?
If you got shit. If you ain't got shit, you ain't signing shit.
Oh,
what the
yes,
fuck?
you is. Now, that don't mean nothing because during the relationship you can pop
What
up
are you
some-
prenupping before you get in there if you don't have shit, Ronnie? Can you prenup anything that you don't have?
They can prenup whatever the fuck they got. That's
why
theirs.
it's called prenup.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't matter. No, it don't. Either way, bitch. Listen. You gotta sign the shit, okay?
No, you don't. If you get into
bitch, I don't care if I got a tent and a motherfucking some water bottles.
You
like
prenupping
it, yes.
Okay. You can walk out here with your tent and your 2 bottles. But for real, like
no. And people negotiate prenups even like years later in the marriage. Like, listen, ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't doing none of that.
If you didn't have a prenup from before, you can't have a prenup in the middle of the.
You can't. You just like they redo their marriage. You can't redo a prenup.
Prenup.
Listen, I will write a motherfucking letter saying this is a new contract, bitch. And you gonna sign it or not? And bitch, listen. See, this is why I don't deal with marriage. I don't want to get married because the shit is just stupid. Like, bitch, we just gonna be together forever and just be
common law, husband and wife.
Yeah. Without the fucking papers, we can do that.
Shit, Lord. Take it over.
Not saying that you can't have what I have or I can't have what you have. But we ain't signing nothing. Bitch, no.
When you common law husband and wife, they still can fight for your shit. Cause you been with.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can, girl. Okay. You don't know your
if
check your
if
life.
I've been with somebody for a long time.
For over 10 years.
I would never be with somebody for that long.
Oh Jesus.
I found this on the web.
Oh Lord.
Shut up, bitch.
I would never. No, if God's willing, then yeah.
Oh.
But 10 years, bitch, I can't even be with nobody for 3.
Lord, take the wheel.
Listen,
I will pray for you.
First of all, ain't nobody taking my shit. If I fucking have that shit and we're together and we're living together, you're not finna take nothing from me. What is you talking about?
You think?
You could take me to court and do all that. Yes, I know.
Okay. You better look at your laws. You better not move to no state. If you move to California, let me tell you something. If you move to
California laws is.
If you move to California, listen to me.
I
You
would
common
never
law
move there.
husband and wife.
I would never
Anything that you have, homegirl.
California, I would never move there first and foremost. Like,
But you better check any state you have. Whoever you get married to, not married, get into a house with, and be a common law husband and wife. You better check them laws because you might be fucked.
I would definitely check the laws. But anyhow, like I said, I ain't signing no papers to get married. And we all subject.
Yes, we are. Totally. We're supposed to be talking about
we talk about this shit all the time. This bitch want to get married. I don't. Okay, I don't give 2 fucks. Okay,
I do.
As long as you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. That's just it. Period. But anywho, back to parenting.
The moral of the story: that's
a whole other situation though. With parenting when you married. Like, that shit can be stressful as the fuck.
Actually,
but
we can't talk about that. But that'll be
that's
that shit
is moving on and on and on.
But
okay.
The moral of the story is that there's no really rule to parenting, but
yeah. Everybody parents is different. Everybody was raised different, so they think different. They want to raise their kids different. It's
the main thing is
no
making sure that child is ready for the world and have shelter, basically food,
and you their motherfucking protector. Because I don't care about my babies
and everything, and being emotionally stable for them. That's the main thing. So when it comes down to it, that's the main thing about being parents.
For the hoes who don't want to be married, please stop letting niggas nut in you. I mean, I said married. Who don't want to be mothers and not ready to be a mother, stop letting niggas nut in your ass. Like, use a condom, bitch, and keep it moving. Or what you said,
swallow.
Plan B. But it's not healthy to keep taking Plan B out the Plan B out the. That's just disgusting.
Bitch, you give a fuck. Your system. No, it would just be fucked up, and you won't just have no more. You just be sterile. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Bitch, I recommend you do it.
Oh my
no
God,
more fucked up kids. You gotta understand.
No,
listen. When you have a fucked up parent, that resorts to fucked up kids. So take that shit, bitch. Take it, eat it, swallow it,
just
do
don't
it.
Let a nigga come in you, like
bitch. They ain't be feeling too good for them, so let them take their Plan B. Let them fuck up their insides so they can be sterile and they can't have no more kids. They can't even like even have a kid go up in them. It's cool. And if you don't want to take the Plan B, swallow them bitches. Do what you gotta do. He'll like it. You may not.
He'll like it.
He'll like it. But on that note,
listen, that's just it. That's the moral of the story, okay? But to the parents, the real ones, shout out to y'all. Keep doing y'all motherfucking thing. Keep parenting. Keep taking care of your kids. Keep growing. Fuck what a nigga say. Fuck what a bitch say. Do your thing.
And it takes a village to grow kids too. So don't push the people.
The right village.
Yeah, don't push the people that really is rocking with you. And till then, vibers, you know what to do. Please subscribe.
Make sure you motherfucking like.
You share that bitch.
Make sure you motherfucking comment.
And hit that notification bell.
And it's pretty vibe.
To me, I ain't built like him. Fucking with a G. Just cause I fuck you, that don't mean I trust you. I don't. You got some high hopes. High hopes, baby. For me crazy, and I'll tell you about me.
I was nothing at all. Took a trip to London just to hear how they talk. Back to 4-0, you should hear how they talk. He might be Mr. Track and Field, but I done ran through them all. Yeah, that nigga played the game, just to watch how we ball.